In the event each team gets one.
It kinda is, man. It is, man. Chelsea just played Wolves today earlier, and I wanted Chelsea to get the win so bad. Apologies for the sun glare, but yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is JJ here, back with another video today. Once again, today we are going to take a look at understanding European soccer in 4 simple steps. This is a guide for Americans. Obviously, I feel like I know the majority of these things, so we're just going to take a look and simply watch and enjoy as they make fun of people like me, who are from America and who unfortunately pay for the NBC stuff to continue to watch soccer and to watch world football in every way, shape, or form. So you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below and understanding European soccer in 4 simple steps. And yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below. And I'm not going to put on subtitles, but if you guys did want subtitles on, sorry.
Welcome to Understanding Soccer in Europe in 4 Simple Steps, a guide for Americans. Although from the outside it may seem complex and confusing, to understand how soccer works in Europe, you really need to know 4 things. Number 1.
I love each one of those pictures as well, tries to make it simplistic as possible.
The country has its own soccer
Only,
seasons
you are
run
correct.
from August to May, in which each team plays every other team twice. Once at home, once on
One game home and away. No points, 3 points,
and when the game
1
is
point
over,
though.
the winner is awarded 3 points, the loser 0, and in the event of a tie, each team gets 1 point.
It kinda is, man. It is, man. Chelsea just played Wolves today earlier, and I wanted Chelsea to get the win so bad. And it just ended 0-0, and it's a shame.
Each team has played all the other teams twice. The team with the most points is crowned champion of the league. They get a big trophy, a parade, and the season is over. There are no playoffs.
No.
Sort of. But more on that in a minute. Before the books are closed on the season,
I guess, oh, yeah, Germany do have relegation playoffs.
relegation. We'll use the German league as an example. Every year, when the German league has concluded and a champion has been crowned, 3 teams
So we didn't know that, I love it.
out of the league. This process is known as relegation. The 3 vacant spots are subsequently filled by the top 3 teams from Germany's 2nd division. And unlike, say, baseball in the US, teams in the 2nd and subsequent divisions are not owned by teams in the top division. Imagine if the Pittsburgh Pirates or Oakland Raiders had to fight at the end of each season just to stay in the league. What if instead of coasting to the bottom for better draft picks, they were
I know
fighting
all
to
of
the
this.
bitter
This
end
is bad.
to avoid the $40 million revenue loss that relegated teams suffer
$40 million win-breaking fall.
each year alone. Not to mention the fact that in England, 9 different teams have gone financially insolvent within 5 years of relegation. Okay, interesting enough, you're thinking. What about that whole lack of playoffs part? Number 3. Each country also holds an elimination-style tournament, referred to as a cup. But instead of being held after the 9-month league is over, cup games are scheduled in between league games, normally in the middle of the week. One additional perk about the cup system is that teams from all levels, down to semi-professional and even some amateur teams, are invited to play. And if
Very
they
fair.
do well, can progress, and occasionally...
Hell,
they
actually,
knock off
even
the
some
top
teams, I know this is just kind of a, you know what, I'm just going to let it ride. I was going to say even some teams, like university teams, have a chance to play in the Europa League, but you know what, we'll leave it.
top team. So every year, these midweek elimination games continue until there are only 2 teams left who play each other in the cup final. After 90 minutes, a cup champion is crowned, they get a trophy, and a parade. So, between the league and cup games, we get a great picture of who the best and worst teams in each country are. But wait a second, you ask. What would happen if the best teams from each country in Europe all got together and played each other? Good idea. Number 4.
Before the
result of
Champions
competition
League.
is called the UEFA Champions League.
/ Europa
Without a
League.
doubt, the single greatest club competition in any sport anywhere in the world, period. Think of the NCAA tournament with
Oh,
better quality
I
of
hate
play,
this video
more
so
than
much.
double the fan
I hate
base,
it.
and quadruple
I hate
the
every bit of it.
enthusiasm. And yes, Europe even has their own version of the NIT as well. So, through a complex and drawn-out process, teams from all over Europe compete just to qualify for this tournament. And starting each September, the top 32 teams are put into 8 groups of 4. Each team plays the other members.
Champions League is a bit harder to explain.
Once at
That is
home
fair.
and once on the road. Come December, the winner and runner-up from each group move on to the knockout round. And this is where club soccer is at its finest. Teams are paired up individually and again play 1 home and 1 away game, with the winner from each pair moving on to the next round until only 2 teams remain. The Champions League final is then held as a single game each year in May. And unless it's the World Cup year,
This is, I think this example is from 2013. Yeah, 2013, because this is when Bayern beat Dortmund in the Champions League final.
the most important soccer game of the year. After 90 minutes, a champion is crowned, The trophy is awarded, parades commence, and all clubs go on break until the madness fires back up again in August. So, to review, number 1, each country has its own league.
Yeah.
Number 2, the worst teams
Relegation,
out of the league and replaced
promotion,
by the best teams from the next division down. Number 3,
and
throughout
the
year,
cups,
each country also
which
has
are
a
multiple.
playoff-type tournament.
If you're in England, there's multiple. Well, actually, if you're in any country, there's 2 separate cups, 2 separate cup competitions for the most part.
4, the UEFA Champions,
Champions
League,
League.
a tournament involving all of
I love it.
Europe,
Okay.
the most important
Towards the end of the
competition
video, they got a little bit better.
of soccer.
The end. Okay, so cut on that. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they maybe left out of there. Like, well, I mean, they talked a bit about the Europa League, but like the Europa League, for example, how teams from the Champions League go down, and the teams from the Europa League who play in even bigger group stages face the teams that get relegated from the Champions League, or that get knocked out of the Champions League group stages. They play that third place team because they all enter the. You know, the Europa League is an extremely confusing thing. If there's actually a video like it on or like this, but Europa League version, let me know in the comments below. But obviously, I feel like this is a lot of stuff that I knew, and I feel like I just wanted to sit here and maybe watch it and enjoy it, because trying to think from a neutral American's perspective, a lot of people don't know any single damn thing about the Champions League, and it's so disappointing. It is extremely disappointing because America's missing out on one of the greatest sporting spectacles in the world, and they've been missing out on it for years. And so obviously I hope some Americans watching this video, which there probably are many of you, hopefully you guys can figure out that European soccer has one of the greatest. It's honestly like a little major. I don't know how to explain it. It's as if college football had a competition like in the beginning of the seasons that they do where they play teams out of their conference, but they had it in the middle of the season, and the best teams got to play the best teams 24/7 in the middle of the season. I think that's the best way to explain it. Sort of. But yeah, obviously you guys gotta let me know your thoughts. Oh wow, the college football thing is stuck in my head. But anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts on this video down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys for another video. Peace.